do this thing. Might be a bit of a shorter one.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
We're live.
Yeah, good. I want people to know.
Oh.
Thank you for letting me play you my country version
Fantastic.
of that song. I'm so glad you liked it because, Matthew, we didn't get to it last week, but last week is when I had this idea.
Yes.
That song and also every single Nickelback song work perfectly. I'm talking it's a 1-to-1 comparison as country music songs. And I think, you know,
they're those songs are, if you change out the background music, they are country
if
music
you put them acoustic, put a little twang on the vocals.
You ever heard the song
Those lyrics
This
are
Afternoon
exactly
by Nickelback?
Oh, that's a Nickelback song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard that.
I got weeds in a 4 feet tall. Teacher drunk, probably would have smoked them all, but I'm down, hanging out this afternoon.
That's right next door to country.
That's what I was getting at. Is that kind of is a
that's
country
practically
song.
a country song. I really
You
think
better hang on if you're tagging along, 'cause we'll be doing this till 6 in the morning. Nothing wrong with going all night long. Tough to put your drink on, doesn't matter when you want to get up.
so. Here's
Go out,
my
me and all my friends.
perspective on this
We
whole
drink
thing.
up, fall down, and we do it all again. Okay, I had to get there.
No, of course, absolutely. Here's the deal. I'm looking at the landscape of music. You know how I do.
Okay.
You can let me get through this or not. You know, I'm just happy to be here with you. You know, I got my ear to the streets.
Yeah.
I'm checking out trends. I'm seeing. I'm a guy who's plugged in.
Trendy.
That's
Yep.
one thing.
Andy's
That's one
trendy.
thing everybody says about me.
Yep.
If you look at like Luke Combs, right?
Mm-hmm.
His version of Fast Car.
You got a fast car.
You got a fast car. Huge.
I got a gun.
I got a gun.
Throwback. I swear that was
I forgot that was. I forgot we. Wow.
I'm still not sure those
we did
aren't
a
the
great.
words.
We did a great.
You
version
got a
of that.
ticket and I got a gun.
You got a ticket and I got a gun. There's blood on this money. The cops are behind us. Why aren't you slowing down? There is a cliff ahead. So here's my idea.
I thought the song was like about Bonnie and Clyde or some shit.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
That'd be a lot better, I think. But if we do country covers of Nickelback songs and we do country covers of Lips of an Angel, I think we're in for some serious money. I've also got another idea. This could be our follow-up. And this won't make as much money, obviously. The novelty will be over a little bit. But if we do a version of, one of my favorite songs is Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman. If we do I Feel Like a Cowboy.
Man,
I
I feel like a cowboy.
Let me,
I'm
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling all right. I mean, you barely have to change a couple of words, but let's get to if we get to the chorus, I've thought about this, so let me see. Feeling I'm gonna let it all hang out. The best thing about being a cowboy. Oh wait, no. Whoa ho ho, totally free, yeah. Someone saying a blue jeans, something. Whoa ho ho, I wanna be free, yeah. To feel the way I feel, man. I feel like a cowboy.
See, it doesn't work as well as you. It worked well until I heard it, and now I'm out
the
on
idea
that.
is there.
Yeah, there's gonna have to
The
be
spirit
more
is willing, but the
changing.
flesh is weak.
Because we're gonna have to change. Here's what we have to do.
Being a cowboy.
It's too. We have to change.
Whoa.
We have to change the. We don't have to change like the beat of the song, but we have to change like the chords. It's got to be deep. It can't be so. Whoa, it's got to be a little bit. Well, it's got to be something else. So you could use some.
Whoa.
No, I don't like this at all. I don't like how you have the finger going with your eyes closing, like you're really hitting the notes. I don't like this at all.
That's how That's how cowboys do it, man.
They
You want to see my cowboy impression?
No.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
That was a bad American Idol tryout, is what that was. That was
no,
opening
baby.
rounds. Like
you're
not making it to the live shows. You're not getting a ticket. Security, and they're dragging you out
from the saloon.
And there's a few streams of tears coming down
to the
and you're
horse
getting dragged
place
out by your arms.
What else do they have in old West towns besides saloons? What else is there?
No, see, you're on the wrong path. It's got to be about a modern day cowboy.
A modern day cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unemployed. And women hate me.
I'm thinking.
I want to sing, I want to do a little proof of concept, though. For my Nickelback and whatever idea. Lips of an Angel.
You got to go, because this is how you got to change it. I haven't got there yet, but I'll think on this.
Okay.
You do your, I'm going out tonight. And then it's something about your truck.
I'm going out tonight.
I'm something about
hold
my
on,
truck.
Hold on. But it's got to rhyme with the, flip on the truck lights.
No.
What about that?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting
okay.
Because
okay.
that's the point of this song is it's not going to rhyme to the exact same melody that.
No, I know. But if that's the first line, if the first line of the song stays the same.
Well, then maybe we change the first. Maybe we change it all.
Maybe we change it all. Maybe we write a whole.
Yeah. But the premise of the song is still gonna be,
I feel like a cowboy.
Yeah. I'll get working on it. You don't.
Okay.
I'm the lyrics guy. You'll make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Now I played you out there.
Yeah.
I want to give a little proof of concept here. We're going to do it a cappella. Four Lips of an Angel.
You're going acapella, Four Lips of an Angel, cowboy style.
Well, I feel like you don't want me to bring my guitar onto the podcast.
I am.
Which I'm cool with.
No,
I don't
you're
need
allowed
to
bring
it
your
I don't
guitar
need to
on
bring
the podcast. I never knew that was on the table.
Well, one time I almost did, and you were like, "That's insane! Don't do that." And I was like, "You're correct." Honestly, that is the difference between this time. I did not have a plan that time. This time I do have a plan. This time I do have a bit of a plan.
You were just gonna play us a ditty the first time around.
I was probably gonna
You were gonna be
I was gonna be really irritating that whole time, sort of.
What was that?
I was gonna be really irritating.
Irritating?
You
got a little southern draw on that.
I'm gonna be a little irritating. I'm going out tonight. I'm being a little irritating.
No, I don't.
The best thing about being irritating is the prerogative to be a little irritating.
Have you started recording yet?
No, this whole thing, everything I'm saying is bleeped. It's just one long bleep, and then
then you can hear me talk
words,
yeah,
and then more bleeps.
The idea is there. We gotta.
I'm telling you, man. If we can get
right
it just
now,
right,
you have a lump of coal.
Yeah.
But if you shove it up your ass long enough, it might come out a diamond.
Been there, done that. Now here's the thing. I really think if we now the feel like being a cowboy, we've got time because, like I said, that's the follow up. If we really crack country versions of Nickelback songs, I feel like we're printing money. And
but
those
not
we
our
don't
songs.
have to change. No, but we're doing the covers of them, man.
We can do that? I don't know how the music
Yeah, you still
works.
get I mean, they get I don't know how it works either, but I know we make money off of it. Maybe we got to split it with them some way, obviously, because it is their song. We're just covering it, but we're still making cash.
Here's the thing: is I have no
Nickelback's still bringing us out on tour.
And why would they? Why would they bring us on tour? Why wouldn't they just start singing country music?
Because this is what happens. So this is what happens, Matthew. So we post a video of me in all denim, and I'm there, and I'm going. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. Sick inside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me.
No, see, that's what you have. There's not going to be.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was just doing that. I was just getting.
Well, you're doing this whole. Don't drum in.
Okay. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to feel sorry. I was waiting on a different story.
I'm not. I like this idea. I'm not trying to
poke holes in it, man. Poke holes in it. Rain on it. Let the rain fall down.
That song, those like. I don't know what genre Nickelback is actually considered, but it's damn near already there. If you're talking about like modern country, because there's a lot more rock to it. Like Bailey Zimmerman, shout out to Bailey Zimmerman. He's not listening. My current favorite country artist. I mean, he's damn near Nickelback. I'm not at all, but like
no, I hear
there's
you.
a heavy rock component to all of his music as well as it is country. It's like
I think though,
and if you go to like if you go to like a country concert, like they'll just start rocking. They'll stop country and they'll start rocking these days. Like they're probably playing Nickelback.
But I think if you're absolutely right. It's obvious that it's close.
Can I tell you? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's coming together more in my brain. This is not going to help the cause. It's me trying to put this idea into form lightly.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
No, we can't change the song. We have to only change the music.
Yeah.
Like the Southern draw doesn't make it better. It would be changing the background music to be more country, less rock, but you'd sing it the exact same way.
Like you're telling me that you could keep Chad Kroger's exact same vocals? Yes. I think that it takes a combination of the two. Because then you're right. It obviously the Nickelback. I mean, the whole point of this is that they are kind of 1 degree of separation off from being straight country. But the point that I'm trying to say here is the point of this idea is to dilute their songs to be just the country.
But okay. Luke Combs is a good example, and Morgan Wallen is too. If you took their songs and left their voices and just put rock, like a more rockish background music instead of more country background music, it would just sound like a rock song. It wouldn't sound like a country song anymore.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing though.
I know we're trying to make Nickelback songs country.
We're full on country. Yeah, and I know maybe it's more difficult because of how close they are to being country already.
Can I say this? Maybe it's your Southern draw that's not getting done for me.
Yeah, that might be right.
That
might be right.
Because you got too much like Scotty McCreery going on.
Yeah, I am going.
Yeah.
Now, so hold on.
Like, who's that guy? Who's that fucking fake Elvis that was like almost just won American Idol or whatever?
I have no idea. I haven't watched American Idol since 2006, like the rest of the country. Let me try. Okay.
I gotta fucking find this guy.
Never made it as a wise man. What if I just put it higher? Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man.
Emily, are you an American Idol fan?
No, I don't know who you're referring to.
Sick and sad without a sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. You tell me that's not a little more what you're looking for?
No.
I'm pitching it up. I'm toning down the twang a little bit, but hitting it at the right spots. This is how you remind me. You just cut out, like, the last letter of a bunch of the words.
Who is this guy?
Of what I really am.
That wasn't bad.
See? I think it could work.
Dude, I gotta find this guy. I'm not going to be able to focus until I find this guy.
Honey, why you calling me so late? It's kind of hard to talk right now. Honey, why you crying? Is it okay? I gotta whisper because I can't be
There's some lyrics that you're hitting too much. That part, you're hitting too much country.
I know, because so I'm doing that on purpose. I'll try. Gotta whisper because I can't be too loud. This is a difficult balance.
Yeah, that one wasn't as good as...
Yeah. My girl's in the next room.
You want to know who you want to sound... Well, this is Luke Bryan. Because he's got a perfect little touch of country, but
I think I'm doing pretty close to that. But you know what? I got to take your word for it because you're actually hearing. My girl's in the next room.
This fucking guy.
Sometimes I wish she was you. I guess we never really moved.
This guy. I think this might be his original song. So
Bro, you're telling me that's not what I'm doing?
No, that is what you're doing.
And that's bad? And that's not what you want, though?
That's
too much?
I want to play you this, but I think it's his original song.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
It's okay.
It's only 50 seconds. At what point do we get in trouble?
Like 15 seconds, I think we could play.
All right, we're going again.
That's a good song.
It's a great song.
Now, okay, so is
Sounds
that
like something
so? Is that what I
do.
should be doing or not doing?
Not in this case.
Okay.
That is a different So in order to there's, I think this might be the best way to explain it. There's different genres of country music.
Yeah.
The genre that you're transitioning it to is not the proper genre for those songs.
I think maybe we're just of a difference of opinion on this.
No, I think your original idea was to make it that genre. I'm telling you that is not good.
Okay. Well, that's
we need
that's
to
all I need to hear.
We need to transition it to there's a different genre that it fits better in. Cuz you're thinking like old-timey like southern country.
But it's also like I am kind of trying to do like a parody of country music with the Nickelback filler. You feel like the it's a country parody donut, and the jelly inside is Nickelback.
Why parody though? I thought it was supposed to be good.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a little. I guess I'm just a little unclear
on
that. But you know what?
Form.
We're shaping this ball. We're shaping the cookie here, because it's also it's got to be fun for us, and it's fun to do it. Mad like very.
Twangy.
My girl's in the next room. Like, it's fun to go that down on it. Sometimes I wish she was here. I guess we never really moved on. Really good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet. Coming from the lips of an angel. Hearing those words, it makes me weep. And I never want to say goodbye, but girl, you make it hard to be faithful with the lips of an angel.
See, that song, that was good. That works like that.
Yeah, that song is pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's right there.
Yeah. You hit the honey hole on that one.
Yeah. So maybe we should just focus on that song.
Just that one?
Yeah.
No, I like the idea, though.
I mean, I think it works for Nickelback. If we can get it to work for Nickelback, but it's like our work's kind of done for us. And also, I think maybe that'll work because it's a song that, people know, but like that's that band's one hit, right?
Here's okay. And maybe again, this is where like when it comes into my mind, if you want people that are going to listen to it and you want it to make money, I'm not talking about that song. I'm talking about the Nickelback songs. Mm-hmm. You almost need
because that song, Lips of an Angel,
we got
$1 million.
That's
a cash grab.
Because that is a live performance. People go nuts for that.
Yeah.
Okay. But with the Nickelback, what we want to do, if we're gonna do Nickelback covers and like make an album of it and put it out for people, and people are gonna listen to them, it's got to be. You got to be able to play it at a bar, not like a bar.
Yeah. And
people are gonna get excited about hearing it.
Yeah.
Which that's the problem is Nickelback songs already have that like somewhat upbeat, most of them. You know what I mean? A little ding, 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 ding. You right here. See this note? Play this note. Jack Black style.
Yeah.
I'm going Hank
Chalo, you got a bass.
Yeah, what's his name?
Ned Schnoobly.
I'm going Ned Schneebly.
No, we're going Schnoobly, baby.
You
can be Schneebly if you want. We're going Schnoobly.
But we need to make it like I hate this term, but it's got to be like a country banger style song, not like a country like driving in my truck alone at night. You know what I mean?
Yep. I got to tell you, now that we've got the comparison between, because Because you're right. I'm coming in here and I'm like, Lips of an Angel, Nickelback, we're putting them in the same spot. Lips of an Angel's over here,
its
man.
own category.
And Nickelback is
it's the
own
one
thing.
song on the album that people love to listen to, but they're not going to play it when they're out at a tailgate.
No.
Yeah.
You're right. This is
Well, they might, like, after they've had some beers and stuff and they want to, like, it's like this. When I was in college and we'd have a party and everybody would go home and it would just be the fellas and everybody would be, you know, a little drunk or whatever. We would a lot of times just sit around and play Shallow and just fucking belt it out with a bunch of fellas, just kind of drunk, talking about how we love each other, just blasting Shallow.
I gotta say something. You know, I don't know who's out there. I can't. Let me put it like this, because I'm sorry. It's such a confusing thing to me, or it's such a foreign idea to me. But there are people out there, like groups of friends and stuff, who like they don't sing together. Like my pals, we're singing, man. We're blasting the tunes.
Yeah, that's a different type of scenario. Well, there's multiple different scenarios you can do this, but yeah, I mean that's a great feeling when you're just sitting there with the fellas, and you're just fucking going Lady Gaga mode.
Shallow.
Yeah. And you're hitting Ain't it hard being so hardcore?
Oh man, I forgot that lyric was in there.
Yeah, what I
Tell me something.
falling. And it's just you and the fellas. In all the good times I find myself longing for change.
Oh, I didn't expect you to go there with me right on that one.
And in the bad times I fear myself. I can't do that part, but not for recorded. But
the people at home are doing it.
Yeah.
That's a fun part about that song, is you
Dude.
can't not sing along with it.
I mean that's a great song to sing with the fellas.
Bradley Cooper in that movie kills it. A lot of fun. Well, I guess it's not, but it's still I like that movie. It's a good tune. Yeah.
And this is gonna sound mean, and people that are Lady Gaga fans are gonna hate this because like I feel like they're very anti. Lady Gaga is all about like love everybody and stuff like that. What's his name?
Bradley Cooper.
Very handsome fella.
Oh yeah.
And in that Bradley Cooper as a cowboy, very handsome fella.
Oh my God.
In
I'm
that
soaking.
movie, that's too far. Lady Gaga,
It's not.
not that attractive in that movie. And like the one scene where she's like, "What are you looking at?" He's like, I just wanted to see your face again. Yeah, I just want to see your face again. Like, dude, no, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. I don't believe you one bit.
Yeah, that's something that actually, when that movie came out, I heard a lot of people going back and forth. Like, there was a camp that thinks Lady Gaga's very attractive, camp that thinks she's not. And I also just saw the new Joker movie, and she's in that.
Okay.
And
is she?
She's like
Harley Quinn?
Yeah, she's like that version of Harley Quinn.
Gotcha.
And I'm putting myself in the Lady Gaga's attractive camp, but also she's Jewish, and Jewish women are just unbelievably attractive. I think there's something about a schnoz that just like, oh my God, can't get enough of it. Sorry to. I can tell you're uncomfortable by that.
Yeah,
I didn't mean
crazy.
to put you in that position.
He put me in that position, folks.
Didn't mean to.
All right.
Folks, when I hear Instacart, the first thing I think of is carrots. Probably because that's their logo. All right, but you can use Instacart for way more than just carrots. All right, I was living in the dark. I was living in ignorance for so long until I realized that you can use Instacart not just for groceries, but you can get some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour. But the best part is right now, Two in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do is spend $10 and Instacart will deliver whatever it is you're looking for right to your front door. No delivery fee. To get that deal, just hit the link in this episode description. Start making things a little easier on yourself and start using Instacart today. Folks, you want to do something nice for yourself, something that helps support the show, you can go check out all the great merch we've got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, fanny packs, bucket hats, slides, baseball hats, pint glasses, notebooks. What What else? Oh, God, one of these days I'm going to be able to name everything on there. But that's the point. There's so many great things on there. And also top quality, by the way. All right? Especially when you get a T-shirt from like a show or a company or something, an organization, something that you want to support, something you're excited about. And then you get it. And it's that Gildan brand. It's the cheapest shit in the world. It fits like a cardboard box. It's disgusting. I would never do that to you. Okay? Especially as the T-shirts are concerned, I can guarantee you it's tri-blend material. Okay, that's a blend of 3 materials. So go ahead, check that out. Hit the link in this episode description. Get yourself something nice, something that's going to make you look good, make you feel good. And, of course, you can visit it, check it out for yourself, all at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. The podcast industry is interesting because there's so many podcasts are being created. There's like over 1 million podcasts, very few of which are actually active, putting out new episodes every week. Very small number of that are shows that are actually still in production. And that's interesting because the advertising in podcasts continues to grow. I believe it's up 10% from last year. I think that's a Forbes stat. Another Forbes stat that I love is that podcast advertising can be up to 19% more effective than your traditional, TV ads or whatever it is. And that's cool. That's exciting. And the proof's in the pudding when you see companies like McDonald's and State Farm and stuff move into the podcasting space. They're still doing their ads on the Super Bowl and stuff, which is crazy because these are just massive companies with huge ad budgets who are doing stuff like that. It's wild to see them move into the podcasting space, but it is cool to see them, kind of step away from the more traditional media into something new, something effective, something interesting. The problem is there hasn't really been any room for smaller or even local businesses to get in on the action to, get their hands into the podcast advertising pie to really understand why these large companies have already started doing that. But that's what we are here for. That's what we're all about. So, again, if you're interested in advertising with us, you can reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
I'll flip the script on you then. Because on my way here, there was one main thing that I want to talk about, and usually when I have something I want to talk about, it's the first thing I talk about, and then that's all you get out of me for the show.
Right.
So I literally was like, dude, no, I'm going to save it. I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to hold it back, and I'm going to bring it up when the timing is right. Dude, let me premise this with a few things first. Obviously, folks in Florida dealing with some serious weather situations, back-to-back hurricanes coming in. Not a laughing matter by any means. Hopefully everybody evacuated safety before this puppy lands. I know there was a bunch of stuff about it. What I will say is there was an all-time line by, somebody, like a governor or something. Emily, you know what I'm talking about?
What was it? Like Ron DeSantis?
No, it was a woman. I know, that's what I don't think the word I'm looking for is governor.
About the hurricane?
Yeah. Florida, maybe senator.
Siri, bring up every senator. Go gadget. Name every senator.
All right, time out because I'm mayor. Tampa mayor rips off. Wait, I gotta find that full quote. Where's the full quote? Come on.
Oh damn. What'd she quote? Harry Potter or some shit like that?
No.
She quote Captain Underpants? Quote Game of Thrones? Winter's coming?
Mayor Jane Castor. Mayor
Jane Castor.
Mayor Jane Castor.
What is she? Is she mayor of Tampa?
Mayor of Tampa.
Tampa Foyne.
I don't know the exact quote. I'm trying to find it. But pretty much her statement was, leave or you're going to die.
Damn.
She said, I don't know what the start of the quote is, but the end of the quote was, you're going to die. So, again, not funny, but that quote. A little funny. Hopefully everybody left and got out safe. Now, let's talk about the serious matters. And I know that you haven't done any research on this, so I'm happy the laptop is open and ready to roll.
Oh,
Dude, have you seen the conspiracy theories that the government is now controlling the weather and they are creating the hurricane? Because it's fucking airtight. I'll tell you right now, it's airtight.
Okay, lay it down.
All right, so this guy, there's going to be a lot of, I'm missing a lot of information.
Okay, don't worry about that. The folks at home will put the pieces together for
So
themselves.
there's a guy.
You just go. You
Maybe
just
other
go.
people have done it too. I'm sure there's an article. Look up government weather hurricane while I tell you this. Or, don't look up that, but look up, government controls the weather hurricane.
Give me 40 minutes.
Dude. So I see, and this is me yesterday casually scrolling, right? I'm not even in the depths of the internet yet. I just sat down to go to the bathroom. I hadn't even maybe watched 3 videos yet. This guy comes out with a video and he says, so I got this theory, and I don't think I'll ever be able to prove it, but I'll show you all the evidence that I compiled, pretty much is what he said. And so he said he's been watching the flight tracker. You can watch it, just a flight tracker just shows all the planes.
Oh, yeah.
He says there's this specific plane that's just been doodling around in the main path area of the hurricane, kind of in the Gulf of Mexico, right on the coast of Florida. It's been doodling around for the past few days, and he's been watching it, and he looked up the plane. You can see what kind of plane it is, and the kind of plane it is, back in I don't know if it was the 80s or 90s, the government was running open experiments to see if they could affect weather patterns to try to avoid hurricanes. You know what I mean? This is, again, never have I fact checked this, but this guy's got me hooked. He said the type of plane that's been flying these weird patterns all around where the hurricane is supposed to be is the same exact type of plane that they were using to test whether or not they could manipulate the weather. And so he said you'd watch it, boom, would be flying around, and then the next day, boom, hurricane path would shift a little bit. I'm sure hurricane paths always shift because they're probably hard to predict. And then it would fucking fly again, and then boom, it would shift. He would say it would shift one way, and then it would boom shift back to where it was, as if it was naturally shifting, and then boom being forced back into placement. I think is what he was trying to get at.
Yeah.
But there's a guy out there who's trying to convince people that the government is actually trying to impact the weather.
Dang. I mean, I got to tell you, I don't think that that's true. Especially because hurricanes move in pretty wacky ways, man. They're always shifting their trajectories and things like that, hurricane comes around, and first news reports, in the early days of the hurricane forming will be this is the path of the hurricane. This is where it's going to hit. You better watch out. But the hurricane's going to shift. It always does. So where they say it's going to, where it looks like it's going to hit the first day is not where it's actually going to hit by the 4th day, 5th day, whatever.
The image shows an official document from the U.S. Department of Commerce, NOAA, titled Initial Report on Weather Modification Activities. We are deploying sulfur dioxide, calcium carbonate, and or the other property compounds into the stratosphere to offset global warming. I don't know how this has any fucking relevance. Wait. If weather modification is just a conspiracy theory, then why does NOAA have an entire page dedicated to 9 methods of weather modification, including lasers and ionization, that require mandatory reporting with the government using Form 17-4? This NOAA page also lists over 1,000 weather modification experiments that have been filed by the government. Boom.
Yeah, guys, did you forget about Form 17-4? Excuse me.
Dude, I don't actually know.
Explain 17-4 then. Explain 17-4 then, guys. Okay? How about that?
I just wanted to talk about this so bad because how can we not fucking tune into a press conference on accident now. How can we not talk about the government modifying the weather? So I'm going to Google it. Because there's got to be some great content on the internet.
People got to be going crazy. What else do you think people think the government controls?
I mean, they control us.
Damn. That's ice
You got
cold.
these fucking microchips in us.
Hell yeah, brother. I love my microchip.
That's why I saved my vaccine card so I can show my kids one day, like,
I'm chipped up.
yeah, I'm chipped
Chipped
up,
up, brother.
Yeah.
Man,
When
speaking
I can
of
squirt blue ooze, Spider-Man style.
dude, have you seen
sticking to my forehead and shit?
I feel like this is a little close to what we're talking about. Have you seen like the way Mark Zuckerberg is dressing lately?
No.
Dude, he looks insane. He looks like a 24-year-old TikToker or something. Like somebody is dressing Mark Zuckerberg.
Sure.
It's crazy
like
to
that.
like
Good
totally
for Mark.
shift it. No, because he's a fucking whack job, man.
Yeah, I don't like him, but good for him for fucking at least getting his steez on.
You know what? You totally flipped me around
you're
on it.
gonna be-
I'm kind of. You know
Yeah.
what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
If
right.
you're gonna be hated, you might as well fucking drip on these haters, brother.
My initial reaction was like, he's trying to trick us, but you know what? Forget that. You know, if he's trying to find himself because
No,
he's
we
a robot.
can still hate the Zuck, but be like,
Yeah.
dude, I wish I was.
the Zuck
I'd be
sucks.
dressing like the
The
Zuck.
Zuck sucks, man. But he
Born
looks
in 1964.
he looks crazy. How long have we been recording? Because this might be quite short.
38 minutes.
That's not bad. Let's do the who
Right?
would win if you don't mind.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Or did we? Because we were sitting around here.
Well, there's 5 minutes in the beginning that was you guys talking that I had hit record.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so 32 minutes.
32 minutes might be a short
Yeah,
one.
we'll do the Who of the Week.
We'll do the who would win.
I got one more thing.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll tell you the truth. I do want to finish up playing my guitar singing Country
Let's
Lips of an
go.
Angel. Okay, I'll do it. Because I think it might be a good clip, but we'll see. Okay, hold on. Okay. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is a Taco Bell chalupa versus a McDonald's McGriddle. Now, here's the deal. The McGriddle is in the top 2 food inventions of all time. The top 2 food inventions of all time for people paying attention are the McGriddle and stuffed crust pizza. Chalupa, it's cool. It's great.
Wait, the top
it's
two
got
food inventions of all time are the McGriddle and stuffed crust pizza?
That's correct.
Nah, but keep going.
It is. The McGriddle is
The McGriddle's up there.
the McGriddle is probably number 1, and it's so dense. Now the
Oh.
chalupa's got a lot of elements to
Can
it.
I ask a question?
Of course.
What kind of chalupa?
I don't know, your standard chalupa, like a beef chalupa.
So Supreme or not Supreme? Supreme is
Supreme or
lettuce,
not
tomato, sour cream.
I think. I mean, who doesn't get it supreme? You know.
Cause can I tell you how I eat a chalupa? And we don't have to do this how I eat a chalupa, but I haven't had one in a
blend it
while.
up. Okay.
Yeah. I put it in my NutriBullet and I drink that shit.
Drop it in my eyes.
I go chicken chalupa supreme, add nacho cheese. So you got chicken, nacho cheese, regular cheese, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, chalupa.
I think we should do.
You want to do a beef chalupa?
I think
I
we
don't
should
know
do-
if a standard chalupa, like if you just order a chalupa supreme, are you getting beef?
I think so. When
Okay.
when I picture, they'll probably ask, but when I picture a chalupa, it's beef.
Okay.
But I think supreme with the nacho cheese, that makes sense to me because that's also what I picture when
Are
I
we
picture
adding
chalupa.
the nacho cheese? You got to add the nacho cheese. It's an add-on.
That's tough.
You get charged for that nacho.
See now.
So I don't think you can add the nacho cheese. I think this fight is barring nacho cheese.
That makes sense, but I do also think that all of this, the culmination of this discussion, puts the McGriddle ahead
It
because
does
you
not.
got to add so
'Cause I
many
got another
things to
question.
chalupa. You got to supreme
'Cause
it.
I got another question.
Okay.
McGriddle,
Yeah.
sausage or bacon?
Sausage, man.
Okay. Thank
Bacon
I thought you were gonna
McGriddle.
say
Eat my
bacon.
butt, bacon McGriddle.
Are
sausage,
we doing a
egg,
sausage,
cheese.
egg, and cheese McGriddle?
Yeah, sausage,
so
egg,
that's
cheese
not
McGriddle.
a McGriddle, though.
It's a sausage, egg, cheese McGriddle. That's McGriddle.
Okay. That's not, but a sausage, there's a sausage McGriddle is
Sausage,
a
egg, cheese
McGriddle.
McGriddle. That's McGriddle.
Okay. Sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle versus a beef chalupa supreme.
Beef chalupa supreme. I like it. I'm taking McGriddle 100%. Those things, I mean, those things are fucking the juggernaut of fast food breakfasts.
Dude. Okay, so the McGriddle is very, very dense. I'm not
It's dense as hell. You can
doubting that.
build your goddamn house with those.
But the thing about a chalupa is the chalupa is like the perfect mix of a Hoft. It's a Hoft shell. It's the perfect mix
Man,
of a hard and a soft
why are
shell.
you saying that like it's a great idea that just came to you?
No, because that's what I was trying to explain is a Hoft shell. A chalupa is a Hoft shell.
Heroes in a Hoft shell.
And
Chalupa power.
Chalupa power. And
Heroes in
like a
Hoft shell.
chalupa the shell is very malleable. Like a hard shell is falling apart instantly. That's my problem with hard shell tacos. One bite and the taco is splits down the middle on the bottom. Like just automatically. The only way it doesn't do that is if it gets too soggy and then you got a
what's the
sloppy
point?
mess anyway.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even
yeah.
hard. Yeah, exactly. A soft shell is malleable but can be easily penetrated. No, from experience.
Nice.
A chalupa, on the other hand, is the perfect mix of the two. It perfectly holds together the ingredients and does not get compromised throughout eating.
I'm not saying that the chalupa is not an architectural feat of food. It certainly is. But the McGriddle is so dense. It has the syrup inside the pancake bun. It's literally got everything that it needs to beat the chalupa. It's got the density. It's got the stickiness. It's got the culmination of those elements of the egg, the sausage, the cheese, the pancake bun itself. I mean, that's a fucking unit, man. That's a goddamn unit. And the chalupa, like I said, it's great for what it is, but it's not a unit.
Here's the thing. All right, let me throw my last couple theories of defense out at you. I think the sour cream is added protection for the chalupa. I think that
Wait, the sour cream is added protection?
Yes.
Sour cream is like practically water,
No.
basically.
Sour cream's you don't need a lot of sour cream, do you?
No, because it's gross.
Dude, sour cream is delicious. Sour cream is thick.
Thick
Sour
like
cream's
water.
thicker than yogurt.
What?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Emily, do you eat sour cream?
Emily's nodding.
What?
Love it.
Yeah, and it's thicker than yogurt, correct? Like sour cream's
Yeah,
thick.
it's like much thicker than regular yogurt.
Yeah,
It's
gross.
like
It's more
maybe
of a
the
Greek
same as like
yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's still
sour
not
cream
that
is so
thick.
fucking good. I could just take a plain, this might be gross, I could take a plain Lay's or Tostitos and just dip it in sour cream, and I'd be happy.
I'm sure you're not alone.
All right. To wrap this up, my closing arguments, I also think the Taco Bell beef is from a different planet. Like, the McGriddle egg is still the old-fashioned McDonald's egg. Like, they don't put the fresh cracked egg on there. They still put the folded yellow.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which I agree.
Blanket. Just
Yeah,
a blanket, of egg. It's a quilt.
But that,
it's an egg quilt.
But that egg is very, it's almost brittle. Like, you can,
It's spongy.
yeah, but you can, it is spongy, but you can break it in half. I think the Taco Bell beef is an animal that the McGriddles never faced, both literally and figuratively.
Taco Bell meat is just like ground up minions.
Yeah,
That's ground up
it's
minion
sludge.
meat.
They got some sludge on that fucker,
Yeah,
and it's delicious.
That's Kevin, Bob, and Dave.
I'm taking the chalupa here actually, and I love the McGriddle,
Yeah, you can't beat the McGriddle.
but I'm taking the chalupa. I think it would win.
McGriddle is. I mean, I
It's
think
the
it's
age-old
very
question:
difficult.
who wins in a street fight, a taco or a piece of pizza?
Pizza.
Depends on if it's prison rules. The taco.
I don't think that matters to the McGriddle.
I
The
do.
McGriddle is a behemoth. The McGriddle is like the mountain in Game of Thrones of fast food items.
All
It's
right.
taking it down.
I know we gotta
I'm
go.
going McGriddle.
So you
Yeah.
go get your guitar. We'll lock that in. 1-1, clean split between the McGriddle and the chalupa. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Next up on our show, for the first time ever, we have Andrew playing the guitar. He's going to serenade us into the closing of this episode with his new country rendition of Lips of an Angel. There's a chance that he's doing this because he thinks there's a talent scout watching. Because I think he's trying to sign a big deal.
Yeah. I'm trying to sign with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray, really?
For sure.
You're going to want to go Mike behind the guitar.
I know. I'm getting settled. Now, also keep in mind.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. That I'm not a great guitar player.
No, you are.
And that I just put this together. I've got a lot of, I mean, let me just say this. Imagine like all the regular excuses you'd expect from someone, just kind of like add those in here.
You broke
know
your
what I'm
pinky
saying?
once.
I did break my pinky once. Now let me try and warm up a little bit here. Is that even right?
That's it.
Honey, why you calling me so late? It's kind of hard to talk right now. Honey, why you crying? Is it okay? Gotta whisper 'cause I can't be too loud. Well, my girl's in the next room. Sometimes I wish she was here. I guess we never really moved on. It's really good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet, coming from the lips of an angel. Hearing those words, it makes me weak. And I never want to say goodbye, but girl, you make it hard to be faithful with the lips of an angel. I fucked up a couple times in there, but I hope to, and I went way too fast, but I hope the people enjoy it.
Andy, that was your best rendition yet.
All right, take us out.
Yeah, take us out, Emily. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't make it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. Sick and tired of all these empty feelings. And this is how you remind me. How many logos up? This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. Was waiting on a different story.
This time I'm mistaken.
Forehead and your heart was breaking, and I've been wrong.
Been down to the bottom of every bottle.
Andy,
with 5 words
I love
in
you.
my hand. I love you too. Having fun, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's get out of here. Yeah.